Hello, my name is Mary Beth, the Jersey Girl Crafts. Welcome to my podcast. This is, I guess I'll just call it 3.1. Um, if you saw episode 3, it was actually me at the airport waiting for my boyfriend to get off the plane. He was coming home to New Jersey from Ohio. I live in New Jersey with my boyfriend and our 4 cats. We've got Tiger, Callie, Reggie, and Shadow. They're all the babies in the house. No human babies, only fur babies. And I live about 10 minutes away from the ocean. I tried doing this podcast, as I explained on the last episode, at least 8-9 times between 3 different days. And it just never worked. So I'm going to show you everything now. We're going to try and make it within 20 minutes, I'm hoping. The boyfriend brought me back Jelly Bellies, Dr. Pepper. Yummy. And chocolate covered cashews. They were very good. And then this little thing from the aquarium, which is a bag, I don't know if you can see it, a bag of rocks, like really, really pretty blue, because blue is my favorite color, and all different shapes and sizes. That's the rocks. There's this rock, which is absolutely beautiful. It looks like, let's see if we can get it. It looks like the sky almost. And then you turn it over. And look how pretty that is. I think I want to make this into a necklace. I think it would be beautiful. There's like 1 or 2 that I really think would be a pretty necklace. This one. I don't know, it's not really. That's focused good enough. And I think that would be a pretty necklace. So there's definitely a couple of them that I think are flat enough that I can make a nice necklace out of. So I'm going to try doing that. Get some wire. I did jewelry years ago, but I haven't done it in a while. Then he got me a kitty cat, which is nice because it has a clip and not only a key ring. So I think I'm going to put this on my knitting bag, because Shadow is black with just this little patch of white on her, and Reggie is all black. She's got a little bit of white on her belly. And then Tiger looks like a tiger, and Callie is beautiful calico. And the tip of her tail, I'll have to get pictures one day. The tip of her tail is this blonde color. It's so pretty. So that is what he brought me back, and I'm like very happy with all of it. The Jelly Bellies are gone. The cashews were actually eaten, almost all of them by him. And that's about it. So let me start with my finished objects, and then my half finished object. I'm going to call it a half, because it's only 1 sock and I haven't started the second one. So, well, let me do the half because it's right here. It's easy to pull. Here's my sock. Almost matches my shirt. So there's my sock for my mom. This I wish I did a little bit taller. I'm not pulling anything out because I don't know how to. I've weaved in my ends already, and I think it looks really nice. You can't see anything. There's this little bit right there, but I always heard you leave a little tiny bit in case when you throw it in the wash. I don't know. So I've always left a little bit. So I think it came out nice. I think my mom was going to like it. I have to start the second one this week. So that's a half finished object. Next, oh, I have to show you a basket. I got 2 baskets. One I got today and one I got last week. This is holding this basket. It's a cute little wire basket. And I like that I can take this off and wash it. And right now this is over on the side on my little file cabinet, and it's holding my finished objects and my about to start object and 1 or 2 things I'm working on. So the next is my finished objects. I only have 2 because I didn't do much, as you can tell by episode 3. I didn't do much. But this is this shell spiral hat. I love the top of it. I love the colors. The video I watched, see, and the other day when I was doing this, I had everything up. All the videos I had watched, who they were by, and now I do not. Let me see if I can find it. It is the spiral hat, and it's by, should be able to catch it pretty fast because it's white. Oh, maybe it's too far back. I didn't think it was that far back. Wow, it is that far back. Oh, and by the way, I want to apologize for episode 3. I didn't realize when it was recording. Well, the recording was exactly how I did this one, except when I went to put it up, you have to watch it like this. Sorry. So whoever sat there watching it with their heads crooked, I'm sorry. I'll try better. I tried to edit it and go up and fix it, and I couldn't figure out how to do that. So I don't think I could, other than just taking it down. And I don't even know if I could edit it at that point. I'm not sure. So I just left it up. I apologize. Anyhow, the spiral hat, let me see. See if I can find it. Here it is. It's called the Divine Seashell Swirl Hat, and it's by Madison's Magical. And when I did it, she did it with a 3, the yarn weight, and I did it with a worsted weight 4. When I followed her directions and did mine, I came to the end of it and realized it was like out to here. It was so big on my head because I figured if I went a crochet hook down, I probably should have done 2 down, but it was way too big. So instead of she has the front post, back post for the ribbing. What I did was a single crochet, double crochets, and then on this single crochet row, every 5th I did 2 together to try and make it go in some. And then I did this, and then I did a single crochet around here. So if you put it on, it fits okay. It is a little slouchy back here, which I kind of like. I don't think I'm going to put a pom-pom on it, only because it's going to be slouchy. But because of the, ooh, my hair. Because of the way I did the ribbing, you could definitely do this and it won't be as slouchy. So I like it now that it actually fits. So that's the first finished object. The second one is my diagonal, which I have to go into Ravelry for, and I don't want to go into Ravelry. But I know I said this on, I believe, on episode 2. So you can go back to that. It's the diagonal cowl. And look how pretty. Look at those stitches. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And if you could tell, see, it's kind of, it's the way I bound off, I'm sure. It's flipping. So I don't like the way it rolled, but I'm going to try and block it. But that's the stitch. And what's really nice is when you put it on, this is the back. Look how pretty that is. I think you can wear this either way. I think either way it would look beautiful. When you put this on, I'm a big woman, so when I put it on, I'm most likely going to wear it under a coat in the winter, and I'm just going to pull it like this because, let me see if I can back up. This is as long as it goes, like right under the breast area. Seeing how it's curling terribly, but there's no way I can, well, I can put it around, but it's really kind of tight. Maybe if I block it a little, that'll work, but see how tight it is? That will drive me crazy. But, oh, sorry. If you don't have such a big head and a big neck and a big body, that would fit perfectly on a thinner woman. I could probably figure out how to add to it the next time I make one, which I will make another. So I can make it a little bit longer. So that way I could double this up. But even without it doubled, I think it's absolutely beautiful. And I would definitely do it again. And I think this is the Luna, the Premier Luna yarn. And there's no changing colors. It just all, those are the colors. So that is my second finished object. Let me put this aside. The next thing I'm working on, and I don't think I showed you last pot. Like I said, I've done these videos so many times. I don't know what I've showed you and not showed you. I'm working on Hugo, the turtle, and there's his picture. He's so cute, and he's by Michelle Estrada. I started making him, and I'll show you the colors first. It's in my basket. So these are my colors. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Fall. That's not focusing very well. And that's the top of the shell. And then I'm going to use the I Love This yarn in the colorway, I want to say Birch something, Birchwood Cottage. That's going to be the underbelly. Then I'm using Big Twist Value, which is Joanne Fabrics yarn, and the color is Lime. So that's going to be the head, the feet, the arms, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it on turtle. She's calling it legs, head, shell. Oh, so there's 4 legs. Yeah, I guess 4 legs, not arms. All right, senior element. So that's what I'm going to be making this week. And then what I'm going to start, I had something else started. What was it? Oh no, I have another finished object. Where did I put it? Hold on one second. Sorry about that. I wanted to feel like I accomplished something, so I made the little octopus. I didn't follow a pattern. I've been doing so many of these that I just did it. And on episode 3, if you watched it, see, I think a skirt needs to be around here in order to be like a jellyfish. Or, I mean, it could be a jellyfish. So it's either octopus or a jellyfish. And I did this out of one of the yarns I got from Joann Fabric when I went there last Sunday to drop boyfriend off at the airport. Parfait layers in the color. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I feel it. I guess that. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna yawn instead. In the color Sprinkles. Where is it? There it is. The color is Sprinkles. So that's what he is so soft. I think it's softer than the Bernat blanket. I really do. So that's what I made. So I feel semi-accomplished. Like I needed another finished object. Because I feel like I just didn't do enough. Now, the next venture I'm going to work on is the new Joji Locatelli. I know I'm still working on my other Joji Locatelli. I'm on the second part of the Odyssey shawl. I worked on that yesterday a little at the airport. But I'm going to start her new one, the Storm. She just put this out. Look how beautiful. With all those drop stitches. I think it's absolutely beautiful. My sister's getting married in September. It's the end of September, the 22nd, I believe it is. I'm bad. I don't know. I'm going to use, it's a fingering weight yarn, she says to use. 420 yards. And she used Malabrigo, 100% superwash merino, 420 yards. And she used the colorway Storm. And I think she pretty much used the whole skein. And as far as I know, it's a fingering weight yarn. Yes, it's fingering weight yarn. So, when I went to Stitches United in 2018, I had bought this yarn, and I really did not know what I wanted to use it for. I just bought it because I fell in love with it. Rossetti yarns, and it's alpaculence. I just couldn't get that out. And the color is, it's a 1 super fine. And the color is Jade Blush. See if I can get that to focus. Look at those colors. And that's pretty, definitely true to color right there. So, I'm the maid of honor. I have to wear gray, silver, and it's what, August 11th, and no, I have not gotten anything yet to wear because I'm bad. I'm just bad. Oh, and I don't know if you can see it. Look at that sparkle in there. It is so beautiful, and it's soft. And it's 76, sorry, got some in my mouth. 76 acrylic, 9 wool, 9 alpaca, 6 glitter. And there's 536 yards. So I may be able to make that a little bit longer. I don't know. But I'm going to make this because I have to wear silver. And the girls are wearing a lavender. So I think that's going to be pretty. Look at that. I think if I get something nice and gray or silver, I'll be able to make that. I have a month. And I can wear this over whatever I make because it's going to be a beach wedding and then indoor reception. So I think I will definitely be able to wear this, and I think it will be pretty as long as I make it right. If I don't, I don't, but I've been dying to use this and I just don't know. I don't know. I didn't know what I was going to use it for. I just know I fell in love with this when I bought it. I'm not a pink person, but I liked it with the grays. So that is my next project that I have to do and have to finish for the wedding. I wanted to make one for my sister, but she said she already had a shawl. I said, well, let me know, and she never did, so I'm assuming she doesn't want me to make one. I'm not going to push it. So we're going on 21 minutes now, and I told you it wasn't going to be a long one, so let me show you what I got at Joann's. Oh, I didn't show you the other basket I got. I love baskets. I don't like pink, I don't like purple. But look at that fuchsia. It looks pretty with the basket. And like I said, I love that I can remove these and wash them. So I got this today thinking it would look really pretty. I can have one basket for my finished objects, and I can have another basket with my whips in it. And I think that will look pretty. And then when I go to the craft shows, I can always put these on the table, and I think it would look nice with hats or mittens or something like that in here. Or even what I was seriously thinking is like some of my hand-dyed yarn. So at Joann's, not only the Parfait sprinkles, I got a Bernat Bundle Bright. Look at that. This is quite a few octopus. And this is called Blue Jay. Look how pretty that is. It's a 6 weight, and I get 250 grams, which is approximately 207 yards. So I definitely see octopus out of this, or a hat, or both. So I got that. Then I got, I think that was on sale. And then I got, which is Joann's yarn, the Joann fabric yarn, Big Twist Sincerely. Look at how pretty that is. I love it. It's coming out a little pinker than it. That's more the color back here. But that's up close. Actually, it's not that bad. 270 yards. It's a number 4. And the colorway is pink denim. I got it in that color. I got 3 different colors. I got two of those. I got gray denim, which is almost like a greeny gray depending on what light you're in. It's really pretty. And then I got 2 of those denim grays, and I got 2 of these, no, one of these cupcake confetti. I could not find more than this. That's about the color right there. I figured that would be a cute little amigurumi. Then I got Lion Brand jeans right there. That's coming up much pinker than it is. It's almost like a little bit more washed out in real life. This is a 4 weight, and I get Oh, sorry. 246 yards. To me, it's a very thin 4, almost like a thick 3, and it's called Bermuda Shorts. And then I think I got 2 of those. Then I got the same thing in the colorway Capri. Not gonna focus. Focus. There it goes. So that's Capri. Again, it's coming out a little brighter on camera than it is. Oh my gosh, my hair. It keeps hitting my, see how red my nose is? It's because of that head cold. Then I got a Big Twist Value, which is another Joann's, in the colorway Nursery Rhyme. Look at that. And I'll show you what I want to make out of that. I want to make this Comfort Rabbit. I think I got it on Hobie Yarn. It was a free pattern. Look how cute. I have little rattles that I want to put in here. And it doesn't look like it's difficult to make. There's a lot of pages to it though. I don't know why there's so many pages to it, but... And I should have done double-sided and I didn't. But I want to make the little rattles out of this. And I got 2 of these. And then I got more of the parfait layers. Got this one, which is called Playtime. That's that. See amigurumi. See a lot of amigurumi in my future. Got this one in color Peachy Keen. It's not going to focus. Focus. Yeah, doesn't want to. So I got that, and then I got, that's Playtime. And then I got one more, the last one, Minty Fresh. I thought that was very pretty. And there's the color. So that's the yarn I got from Joann's. Put it all away. Still in my big bag. I kept everything out so I could show you during the 10 videos I did. And the one last thing I got in Joann's, or should I say 2 last things, was this big beautiful box. They were 40% off. These have dragonflies. The bigger box, it's 2 different sizes, but the other one looks just like this, but instead of a dragonfly it has a butterfly. And it is magnetic right here and a beautiful inside of butterflies, and it's holding my hand dyed yarn. So let me show you my new yarn that I started. So I think when I go to the craft fair, I want to put all my hand dyed yarn in that and in the baskets and put little signs of what it is and how much they are. So these are my 2 hand dyed yarns that I just did 2 weeks ago, I want to say. This one, I wound it really bad. This one, browns. Let me see. I'll open it for you and show you. Needs to be rewound anyway. So it starts with this really light color of brown, and it goes into the darker. It's a fingering weight yarn, 100% superwash merino. It's got nylon in it. I'm trying to find, I have stickers somewhere where I put what it is. So I thought this came out really pretty. I dyed 2 of them in the same dye lot. And then I did 4 in the same dye lot of this. This is coming out extremely pink. It's more of a cherry red than such a pink. No matter what, it's not going to come out the color I want it to in this lighting. But it goes from a really, really light to this color pink. There's coral colors in it. Right here there's some corals, which are not coming up on film. You can see a little bit right there of the coral. And so when I did this one, I did all 4 in the same, so they all came out extremely similar. So here's, see now this, you can see all the pretty colors together. Look at those colors. So it goes lighter and then into the darker. I loved making this one. I'm not a pink person. I'm rarely a red person. I decided I like the wine colors now though, and I am using wine a lot more on myself. So yeah, I made 4 of those, and I think they came out really beautiful, and I think it would make a gorgeous shawl. Definitely not a sweater quantity. Well, I guess if you're making a really small, let me see if I have, hold on one second. Yeah, I have my little sticker. So it's 100% superwash merino, 75 merino, 25 nylon. It's fingering weight 415 yards. It's a 3-ply. So there's my little stickers that I put on. What I do is I take one of my cards and then I put a sticker on the back of it, and then I take this really pretty black and silver, yeah, it's not gonna focus, but it's black and silver ribbon that I put on. I wrap it around, and then I put my card with the sticker on the back of what kind of yarn it is, how much it is, like how much is in it. So I guess with that amount of yardage, I mean that's 860 yards approximately. So I think if you wanted to make a sweater, you probably could if you were a smaller size. But they were the yarns I made. I have to get them together because I'm going to be doing a craft fair on the 17th, which is next Saturday. So I have to get all that together, put it together so I can get everything to the craft fair. And I don't know if I ever showed you, this is how I keep my needles. Isn't it? I love butterflies. This was something I got from a dear friend, and it had a lid and had note cards in it that matched this. And I keep all my double points in here. I have my little tiny chogos, my minis, to make socks that I haven't made yet. And I have double pointed. I have these little tiny bambooies. But yeah, so that is my, where I keep all my double points and my little 16-inch circulars. So I keep all of them in here. I have that, my Cowgoo. I have a Susan Bates. I have the Hiya. So depending on my mood, what I'm working on. And then I even have a loops and thread. So depending on what I'm working on, they're all right here, and I keep them on my desk, which I think is really, it's pretty, it's decorative, and they're right there at hand whenever I need them. And I have all sizes from size 1 all the way up to my biggest ones are my Knitter's Pride double point, a 10 millimeter, which is a US 15. They're my biggest double points for when I do really big hats. I think that's what I used that on, a big hat. Or was it a Christmas stocking I was looking at? I don't know. Excuse me one second. We're going on 36 minutes, so I think I am going to end it now. Pretty much showed you everything I got, everything I've made, what I'm making, and that's pretty much it. And I'm drinking Propel Black Cherry. I love this stuff. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again. I think I will video live a little bit next week when I go to the craft fair, and I can show you my whole table, and I can show you the boyfriend's table with all his art. And I would love to show you. I'm going to be at Ryan's Retail. It's West Jersey, somewhere by Cherry Hill. I don't remember what town. It's almost by Camden in Philadelphia. It's about a little over an hour away. I guess about an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half. And so we're going to be there, and it's going to be an all-day event. We're going to secure the spots. Hopefully there's still 2 left for next Saturday, and I'll probably go live next Saturday as long as I can figure out how to do that on YouTube. If not, what I'll do is I'll tape it, and then hopefully next Saturday night or Sunday I will put the video up and show you what the table looked like and everything, and just show you around a little bit. It's a beautiful little town. It's very old. It's a very old town. There's beautiful old homes and buildings. It's really, really beautiful. So I'll try and get some pictures. Not that I know how to put pictures on here, but you'll probably see it on my Instagram. The Jersey Girl Crafts is my Instagram. Or is it Jersey Girl Crafts? Might be just Jersey Girl Crafts. I don't remember. I should know that, shouldn't I? You can find me on my Etsy store, the Jersey Girl Crafts, although I don't